and thank you very much for joining in this webinar. Let me introduce myself. I'm Marcella D'Souza, the Director of the WOTR Centre for Resilience Studies of Watershed Organization Trust. On behalf of the co-hosts of this event, the National Rainfed Area Authority, WOTR, and the Collaborative for Eco-Bari, I welcome you all to this webinar on farm ponds for securing agriculture for rain-fed regions, a call for sustainable approaches. We have received an overwhelming response to this webinar from across the country, the length and breadth of it, and even overseas. It shows that this topic is of great interest. A warm welcome to you all, to all of us as stakeholders of this issue. We are either representatives from the various government bodies, either at the national or at the state levels, from various scientific bodies, from academia, from donor communities. We even have villagers who will be joining us, and civil society organizations. To all of us concerned citizens, a warm welcome. I extend a very special welcome to our participants who really have a very busy schedule. Thank you so much, Mr. Eknath Taule, the Principal Secretary of Agriculture, Soil and Water Conservation of the Government of Maharashtra. Thank you so much, Mr. Shashi Shekhar, the former Secretary of the Ministry of Jal Shakti. Mr. Sunil Kumar, the Chairman of the Central Groundwater Authority. Mr. C.S. Murthy, the CGM of the farm sector in NABARD headquarters. Professor Sanjay Srivastava, the Vice Chancellor of the Manav Rachna University. Dr. Venkateshwarlu, the former Vice Chancellor of the Parbhani Agriculture University. A very warm welcome to all of you who will be co-hosts and participants. I'd like to extend a very particular welcome to Dr. Deepankar Saha. Let me give you a background to this particular event. In WOTR, we have been concerned about farm ponds since some years. As we have a very junior team of researchers, we pulled in Dr. Deepankar Saha to guide us to make sense of what our findings on the ground. And as many of you who know Dr. Saha, he insisted on going to the field. But once he had gone to the field to get a better understanding of what we were observing, the only thing he could tell us is, let's take it to a webinar at a national level. And so, if we have to blame anybody for this event, it is Dr. Saha. Dr. Saha, thank you so much for motivating us, because I think you have done something really good for us. So we look forward, dear friends, to a wonderful participation of this afternoon. I'm sure it is going to be a very interesting and meaningful engagement. And while we would like to have a lot of interaction, I'm not sure whether we can do justice to the subject during the next 2.5 hours. What I do anticipate is this is only the beginning of a lot of other meaningful discussions that we need to take forward as the time comes ahead. And so, dear friends, I would like to suggest something. We would like to capture all your thoughts, all your concerns, all your interest, the critique, the thought, the suggestions, whatever it is you can. And so, dear friends, in favor of time, I would like to say once more a warm welcome and a meaningful discussion for the rest of the afternoon and after. And so once more, on behalf of the co-hosts, the National Rainfed Area Authority, and Dr. Dalbai will be with us also, the Watershed Organization Trust and the Research Unit, W-CReS, and the collaborative EcoBari, together with our supporters, the Manav Rachna University, NABARD, and Honeywell, we wish you all and we wish us all a very interesting and useful and meaningful afternoon as we go ahead.